Hey y'all, on my last video I shared how I make my tabletops, and in this video I'm going to show you how I made the table base. I started by measuring and cutting my 2x4s to the right length, 2 at 24 inches, 2 at 28 inches, and 2 at 59 inches. And then I made 1.5 inch pocket holes on each end of all the 2x4s. I did this by standing the board straight up and down in the pocket hole jig, and then I laid the 2x4s down on their sides to make pocket holes along the length of each of the boards. The pocket holes along the length of each 2x4 are going to be to attach the tabletop to the base. After the pocket holes were all drilled, I just went ahead and gave all of the 2x4s a really good sanding. After the sanding was finished, I was ready to assemble the base. My table legs are from Amazon. I will leave a link below for these. I used 2.5 inch pocket hole screws to assemble everything together, starting with the two 59 inch 2x4s and legs, and then attached those two sections together with the two 2x4s at 24 inches. I inset all of the 2x4s at 1.5 inches. And right here, I'm just measuring and marking 20 inches in from each table leg, and that's where I'm going to be placing the middle table supports. Also, just a side note, you want to make sure that your pocket holes are all facing up for the tabletop. Now right here, you could just add the tabletop and be done with it, but I wanted to add a little bit more detail. So I decided to take this scrap piece of wood and kind of just hand draw a little bit of a curve design on it. And then I just used the jigsaw to cut out the design. The best part about this table is that I built this entire thing only using 4 power tools. I use a jigsaw, a circular saw, a power drill, and an orbital sander. I then just used that same piece to trace and cut 7 more out. I drilled a 1.5 inch pocket hole on the back of each of them and then used 2.5 inch pocket hole screws to screw them into place. And here is what the table looks like with them all attached. I really wanted the 2x4s and the design pieces to look more like one big piece of wood. So I just went ahead and used the Varathane wood filler to fill in the divot in between the boards. While the wood filler was drying, I went ahead and got the tabletop and attached that to the base. I left 1.5 inches of overhang on each end of the table as well as 1.5 inches on each side. I then sanded everything and stained it in Varathane's weathered oak. And then I sealed it with a lime wax, just using a dry paintbrush. If you find this DIY table tutorial helpful, make sure you follow along for more building plans.